If you have been following the Untitled channel, you may know I already made traditional hand-pulled dancing ramen, stir-fried noodles, and chopped noodles. In these hot summer days, we are going to make hand-washed steamed noodles. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are already Untitled friend, yaxshimo dostum. This recipe is refreshing, cold and spicy recipe. Let's begin. For the noodle, I add salt and cold water to the flour. We need to knead the dough roughly. Let the dough rest for about 15 to 30 minutes. Put ginger, fennel seed, star anise, Sichuan peppercorn, bay leaf, and salt in the saucepan. Let it simmer in boiling water for about 5 minutes. While it's simmering, mince the black sesame, garlic, and add peanut butter, white pepper, sesame oil, and black vinegar. When the infused water is ready, pour it over the ingredients, stir it, and let it cool down. We will cover the dough with cold water and wash like this. It may look strange to you. As a child, I was thrilled to knead the dough in the water. I cleaned my hands and nails before kneading. When kneading the dough, be gentle. Don't knead too hard, so the dough stays firm. As you can see, the water gets milky because we wash out the starch. Strain and gather the milky water in another pan, with which we will use the settled starch for making the noodles. Continue kneading in the clear water. Repeat this process for 4 to 5 times until there is no more starch coming out of the dough. Let the starch settle for at least 3 hours. You will feel a big difference in the structure of the dough. It's basically leftover gluten. Add some soda, salt, and yeast. Cover it and let it rise for about 2 hours. After 2 hours resting, we are going to steam the gluten dough for about 20 minutes. When it's ready, it should be spongy and airy. For the topping, you can combine different vegetables to your own liking, such as coriander, scallion, bean sprouts, cucumber, carrots, red or green peppers. Amazingly, after 3 hours, you will clearly see starch on the bottom. Finally, we are going to make noodles. Gently pour off the excess water, but keep the starch as much as possible. Before we pour it into the pan, we will mix it, and you will find it's very hard on the bottom because it's solid. Prepare a steam pan, steamer insert plate, and a pan. One tip, it's easier if you use a heavy flat pan, so you will get smooth noodle and the pan stays in its place when you take out the noodles. Once the water is boiling and the pan is hot enough, lubricate the pan with oil. Pour in a thin layer that just covers the bottom of the pan. After about 2 minutes, roll it gently with a spatula and take it out carefully. Stick it on an oil lubricated plate and brush the noodle with oil as well, so they don't stick to each other. Let it cool down. The noodles should be thin and semi-transparent. Fold them and cut them into strips. Top enough sesame sauce. I'm also using the lemon chili sauce, which makes the characteristic and aromatic flavor. You can find the video and the recipe in the link. I hope you will try this delicious recipe, and if you like the recipe, let me know by clicking the like button or by leaving a comment. It helps the channel too. And bonus tip, you can also combine this delicious recipe with Uyghur kebab. For the kebab recipe, you can find it on the channel and soon also on the blog. Thank you again and see you next week. Bye. Bye. Aman bulung.